What's going on, peeps? What's happening with you? This is your boy, Richie Rich, coming to you on this Friday, April the 3rd. Hope everybody out there doing good. Had a good week and everything. Um, but anyhow, we'll wait till a few people come in before I start talking about the subject tonight. Stay woke, brother. Stay woke. Wake the fuck up. Anyhow, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's a damn shame I gotta say that every week. It's a damn shame some of you guys that come in and watch every week still don't hit the damn subscribe button. Oh yeah, I check, niggas. I do check sometimes. But anyhow, what's good? What's good, Marquise? Q speaks the truth. Shout out to Johnny Blaze, Clifton, Kevin Kev. What up, man? You headed to work. Stay woke. Be safe out here. Be safe out here for sure. Look what the fuck. Man, I died when you said stay woke. Oh shit, wake up. What up, boss? Kwame X, what's going on? We got Milano, the travel boy, in here. He don't never want to come on and shit. I don't know what's up with him, man. Looking to become an expat in November. Slowpoke, what's good with you? What's good with you, brother? Make sure everybody wipe their feet. You know what I'm saying? Wipe your foot on the rug. That means give me a like. Give me a like. Share the video, bros. Share it in the WhatsApps, Facebook groups right now. Please help me out. Help me out. Y'all sleeping over there. Why y'all sleeping over there? Everybody sleeping on a Friday, man. We got quarantine out here in the state of Georgia, man. Stay your ass in before, but yeah, after 6 o'clock, you gotta stay in the crib. Got a quarantine out here, man. It's on and popping. You work until 1 a.m. NYC in the building. What's happening? Big Rob. Big Rob, man. You subscribe to the page, man. And some of y'all cats ain't subscribed yet. Fly boy, what's going on with you? Roll the goddamn tape. Do not wear the mask. It's a setup. They might shoot you. Stay home. Man, that's part of what I want to talk about tonight, man. You know, part about what I want to talk about. You know, it's a lot of talk about coronavirus. You know, in the beginning, brothers was thinking they can't get it. Now them same brothers was like, "Oh, we can't get it." Now they saying, "Hey, man, be careful out here." That's the thing, man. We gotta stay woke, man. Everything on TV ain't a lie. You know what I'm saying? Everything on TV ain't a conspiracy either. You know. Shout out to brother Kenneth McDonald. What's going on, brother? How you feeling over there, black man? Jackson G the crazy man. That dude is funny as fuck, man. How many think Jackson Jeter is a troll, man? Hit one. Y'all think he a troll or y'all think he a funny dude? Hit two, man. Let me see what y'all think about him. Gossip gang. It's a hell of a name, Gossip Gang. Sitting here in Illinois is killing the weather. It's nice, 70 degrees, keeping my ass at home. Check in effect. What's happening, bro? What's good with you? He said, two. You think he's just a funny dude? Travis Swan said, one and two. Oh, Jason Jeter even voted himself a troll. Two. Two. All right. They showing you love, Jason G. Sometimes one, mostly two. Yo, they even getting that Jackson Jeter, the people hating on him, and he don't even have a channel, man. They throwing his name in the comment, talking about Jackson Jeter. Yeah, he's full of shit. He's a pedophile and travelers and all kind of bullshit they saying about him. And he just in, he don't even got a two. He don't even got a channel. But anyhow, man. Anyhow, man, we gotta wake up, people, man, because I want to talk about a few things tonight. It's mainly gonna be kind of like a rant. I may bring a person or two in, but I just got to rant to y'all for a little bit. It's kind of a rant. Some of y'all may be pissed off by the end of the live. Some of y'all won't. But who knows, man? But I just want to tell y'all, man, like I know a lot of guys. They worrying about booking flights. They worrying about when they gonna open the borders up. They worrying about the chicas, how they doing. They posting videos. You even got guys paying for videos, man. Got guys paying for videos and shit. Like, I mean, we just gotta we definitely gotta wake up, people. We gotta wake up, man. We gotta right now. We should be worried about our families. Make sure everybody in your family is straight. Make sure you handling your business at work. Make sure you got food at home. Soap. Make sure you washing your ass, your hands. We gotta focus on things that matter, that really matter right now. You know, Going abroad is not a necessity, man. It's a luxury, man. So we gotta wake up, handle our business. You know, while you're sitting at home every day, quarantine, you should be focusing on not only your family but economics, man. Just try to better yourself as a person, man. Maybe you could do more reading and stuff like that. Me personally, I definitely got to do some more reading. You know, but we should be focusing on trying to start new businesses, stuff like that, man. You got a lot of people, a lot of businesses that's going to be closing up. Like let's just say, let's use an example. You got a guy that maybe he has a computer repair business, and he has 10 employees, and now he got to pay unemployment for everybody, and he's out of business. And when all of this stuff is cleared up, he won't have a business. He'll just give up on it. Well, that's an opportunity for you to capitalize. If you do the same type of business, maybe you can move in, start your business. But we so focused on these chicas and these trips, man. We sleeping. We sleeping, man. We sleeping on the money making opportunities, man. And if y'all look at it, the market always crashes damn near like every 10 years, man. Every 10 years, it's a crash. It's a crash. So a lot of people are going to get rich during this time. You know, Anybody with a little money put up, good credit, uh, people like that who can go out and get these foreclosures afterwards, buy these businesses, run these businesses. That's who gonna make it good out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? The average person just sitting around the house, just ooh, I got 20 rolls of toilet paper. Ooh, you seen this on World Star? Ooh, I'm booking my ticket to Venezuela. Ooh, I'm doing this. I'm worrying about these chicas. I'm buying videos from these. Oh, those are people that's gonna be fucked up after this. The ones that's depending on these government checks, waiting on these supplement checks, and already got plans for the check, already gonna spend it on some bullshit. Now, if you're the type of person, man, you can afford to take that supplement check or whatever they call it. If you can afford to take that money and invest it in a stock or put it back and say, hey, I'm gonna use this towards some type of business. Maybe you got an online business, or maybe you got a lawn service. I don't know. Maybe you could take it and buy a lawnmower and start, are you unemployed? Maybe you can cut grass while you're doing it. I think they're essential workers. If you got a lawn business, I think you can keep going. But I'm just giving y'all an example. Maybe you can use that check for something like that. Because I know most of you guys are talking about using it for trips and this and that. But nobody knows when they're going to open the border back up, man. I mean, I know we talk about this shit a lot, but I want everybody to wake up, man, and make sure you understand, like, life is more than just taking trips and messing with chicas and shit like that, man. We gotta build a future for our kids, man. Build a future for yourself. I want to talk about an incident that happened today at my job. I want to bring this up. I got a little. Everybody know. Well, pretty much everybody knows I work in the auto business, right? So I got a helper that works with me. He worked with me probably about in total about 6 years, but not 6 years straight. Like he worked with me before at different jobs. We this brother back in the days, I helped him and coached him up on how to purchase his first home. And he purchased his first home. He got down payment assistance. He got probably like 25,000 down payment assistance. I helped him. I hooked him up with a guy that was working with the bank, got him a house and everything. I actually loaned this brother $1,000 earnest money, you know. And of course, he was my helper, so that was the only reason I did it, because I know I had control over his money. But he ended up paying me back. He got the crib in Atlanta, and I think he paid might have paid like 160 for this house, and we talking back in like 2000, maybe 2006 or something like that. It might have been later than that, maybe 2010. But anyhow, today this house is worth it's a little bit over $300,000. So if he would have, he lost the house through the years. He lost the house, but if he would have held on to the house, he would clearly be over $200,000 in equity. You know what I'm saying, or more, probably. But anyhow, that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is we've been friends for a long time, even if we haven't been working together, but we've been friends. So today, uh, the manager comes to our section and he's like, hey, I need to talk to y'all guys. So I go over to the manager and my helper, he's still at the car working on the car, and I'm like, hey, come on over. So the manager's like, hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, we're gonna have to lay him off today. And I was like, oh man. So my helper comes over right behind me, and the manager takes him to the office. So they go to the office, and basically the manager lays it on him. Hey, we gotta lay you off. So I don't know what the conversation was in the back, but when he comes back out, he's like, yeah, they laid me off, man. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, man. I said, so what did he say to you? So my helper was like, well, you already know the conversation, man. You already talked to him about it. I said, man, I hadn't had a conversation with him, but he just told me that you was gonna be laid off. So this brother in his head, basically, so we had like a long, drawn out conversation. He felt like I knew about it, and I got him laid off so I can get a full check, you know. And anyhow, at this point, he kind of like betrayed me, kind of like not betrayed me, but he kind of like accused me of something, without proof. He just made this up in his mind, like he's a big conspiracy guy, So he just turned our whole friendship upside down because somebody laid him off, and he's assuming that I had something to do with it. So my thing is, the reason why I told the story is, it's like, man, you can do for people, you can do the right thing 20 years, 100 years. But when somebody plant a seed in somebody's head, or somebody just believes a conspiracy, all of a sudden they just don't have trust for you. All the stuff I've done for this guy over the years, I mean, a lot of stuff I'm not gonna name, just I'm not gonna tick the tack on the shit, but there's a whole lot of stuff, I helped him out with just over the years. And I thought we trusted each other, man, because we've been through a lot of stuff, you know, um, a lot of situations, just different things, shit you do with your homie, you know. So I never turned my back on him on any case, any occasion, nothing like that. So it was real surprising for him to say that to me, like, So I tried to, break it down to the brother, like, hey man, we've been friends all these years, man. Never turned my back on you. But anyhow, the moral of the story, Jim, is brothers really got to start trusting each other, man. If you got a trustworthy brother you've been knowing for a while, then don't doubt him when the pressure is on. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the problems we have in our community. We don't support each other. We don't trust each other. You know, we don't trust each other in business. We don't trust each other in relationship. We don't trust the church we go to all the way, or whoever you praying to. We don't believe in God all the way. And some of these things, man, we got to sit back and we got to wake up, and we have to have faith in one another. We're the only community of people that only consume, you know. It's like everybody's talking about, I'm going to buy a ticket, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that. But nobody's talking about building wealth, you know. I get it. Everybody want to take a trip. Everybody want to do this. Everybody want to do that. That's fine and dandy. But man, sometimes you got to think more than that. You got to think like, hey, man, I need to start me a little business. That way I can't get laid off. I can't lay myself off, In this situation now, what's going on now, yeah, a lot of businesses are going down because of the situation. But a lot of businesses will rise again also because they will get those checks. They will get that money from the government. But us in the Black community, man, we need to focus on owning property, businesses, et cetera, man. We got to stop just consuming all our money out, man. We get mad at all these other race of people that own shit. We don't own shit. We don't own nothing in our own communities, man. And it's a damn shame. Foreign people could come to this country. with nothing and barely speak English and have shit. You know, we fall behind, man. The Mexicans jumping the fence, coming to America, and they got more businesses than us. They have grocery stores, shit like that. Man, they doing better than us, man, and they sacrifice. And I salute them for what they doing. They trust in each other, man. They support each other, and that's what we don't do. And then when you got some people that own businesses, they pushed a lot of people down to get up. You know, and that's another thing, man. You should never push somebody down to get up, man. That's fucked up, man. Shout out to Markel TV, man. He said, "Have a great night." Salute to you, brother. Hope you take care of yourself out there at Columbia. But anyhow, man, I just wanted to come on and give y'all my 2 cents on it because, like I say, man, it was a real slap in the face, man. I was offended. I was offended by a so-called friend that I've been known for years, never had issues with, and then all of a sudden, it's no trust. You know, and I talked about this the other night, man. Kind of brushed on this subject, man. Like, man, we gotta trust one. We gotta trust one another, man. I mean, of course, if you meet somebody that's fucked up, you gotta, keep your distance, man. But if you've been knowing somebody for a while, I'm not saying let your guards down, but don't just accuse somebody, man, because then that fucks up. That fucks up your whole relationship with that person, man. Like now, I look at him different, and I even had the manager come to him and just tell him what was going on. It was a corporate move, you know. So the people from way up, he showed him the emails and the whole nine. So then he kind of like was changing his story, like, oh no, man, I wasn't really coming at you like that. It was just, I was upset and I'm like, but you kind of like stuck a fork in me, bro. Once you say shit, man, you can't take it back, man. You know, see your true colors now. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But some people have this mind state where they feel like people are supposed to give them everything. He's the type of guy. He always talks about conspiracies. You always think the white man holding him back. He always makes these excuses, and I'm like, bro, we in Atlanta, Georgia, bro. We in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of opportunities for a black man. It's no excuses out here, man. I mean, this brother, he knows every conspiracy. You know, every time we talk about shit, he he debunks shit. He always like, oh man, it's the government. Oh man, they all against us, brother. They all against us, man. This. He knows all this shit. When he gets laid off, all of a sudden, he's like a fish out of water. He don't know how to make money. He don't have any side hustles. He don't have any investments. He don't have nothing to fall back on. All right. So, brothers, y'all gotta wake up, man. I mean, if y'all working these good jobs and stuff like that, that's fine and dandy, man. But all that shit could be taken away from you. All of it. On the drop of a dime, man. You got people jumping off of buildings and shit because they whole life upside down right now. You know what I'm saying? So don't put all your eggs in one basket, man. You're working a good job, even if you're making $100,000 a year. Work on some side hustles. You know what I'm saying? Work on something to supplement your income, man. You know? Shout out to J Ray B, man, with the Cash App, man. Where you at, brother? Let me try to highlight your name. I don't know where you at. I don't see you in here, but I just got a Cash App from you, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love, man. I just want to put out a different type of message tonight. I mean, I know every night we talk about women. That's fine and dandy. We still could do that, but man, like with me, man, I deal with women, but I don't make that shit priority. You know what I'm saying? I got brother Bellagino on the chat. Appreciate that, J Ray. J Ray B, man, with the cash app, man. Appreciate you, brother. Salute. If you got any questions for the panel, any comments, I'm gonna be looking for it. Make sure we post it up. Um, but yeah, man. So, what's going on with you, brother?
Nothing much, fam. How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. But I'm kind of disappointed, man. I'm just sitting back looking at all the shit that's going on. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
like our community gonna suffer the worst in this shit. You know.
yeah. It's a lot of stress. It's just a lot of stress, man. It's a lot of stress you got to deal with this Corona shit, man. And let alone when you have to deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot.
Right. I mean, and there's some things I'm leaving out. Some things I could talk about this brother. And I'll mention one other thing, and I'll leave it alone. Now, this brother makes about between 40, 50,000. I think he said he made 50,000 last year. Now, this brother owns a 2016 Lexus, like a ES, I think it's an ES 250 or something like that. He drives a Lexus, but he's actually homeless, man. And that's what makes this story even more fucked up. And that's one of the reasons why he went off the way he went off, because he knows now
Mm.
his situation is bad. But
You
my
know,
thing is, but you driving a Lexus, you paying 600 a month plus $300 for insurance a month plus gas and all. So you putting $1,000 towards a car every month, but you don't have a place to live in. You understand? So I mean, I'm gonna leave it alone, but I'm gonna say this too, man. A lot of guys, man. I mean, you are who you are, man. If you a guy, you make bad decisions, man. You put yourself in these positions, man.
yeah,
So even the manager talked to him about it. He was like, "Hey, man, you got your car and everything. You might want to call your bank and see if they'll hold your payments, or you get rid of it." But he's like, "Oh man, I never miss a payment. Oh man, I always wanted it." Your priorities ain't right, bro. And a lot of guys doing this shit to impress fucking women. You know.
mhm, yeah. See. I have a little cousin who's like that too. Like as far as the conspiracy theory and everything you described about your dude at work that who you've been there for, you done help, and you see how he done turn against you. My little cousin, man, he's into that conspiracy theory type shit, man. And I haven't talked to him about this whole Corona thing, but it will be interesting to hear what he's thinking because there's a lot of people that was saying that first they started saying black people can't get it, blah blah blah, and then now you have these athletes getting it, and people are talking about, oh, they pay those celebrities, they pay Idris Elba, which is stupid as hell, right? And then there are there are people who's getting the shit, or people that's dying that or people that they know those people. You know what I'm saying? Like day by day, they seeing that shit is getting more realer to them. And at times, you got to snap into reality. Even if you believe in that bullshit, you just got to see what's happening. You got to see what's happening with the economy. You got to see what's happening all around you, and you got to adjust your situation. You got to adjust your thinking, and you got to adjust how you move.
Absolutely, bro. 100%, man. And I talked to this brother a few months ago about that, man. Because I don't want to sound like a hater when I'm talking to people. Because, when you tell somebody, another grown man, hey, man, you shouldn't have a Lexus, bro, you should get I told him, I said, you maybe you want to get a get around car and maybe you can use that money you was
Hey,
paying on your
bro, how
note.
old is this dude?
Man, this dude is 36 years old, man. And I
36.
known this guy
Okay.
since he was in his 20s. Like we,
Yeah,
we work together at
he's
different places, but he just
yeah. He's in that age where he should know better. Cause hell, I'm 35, man. I can't really lie. I've made those mistakes, man, and I know. And I'll tell you now, bro. I will never buy a finance. I will never finance a car, bro. Like unless, well, I don't know. It's just not a good investment. It's just a good not investment. If you're a man and you work at a shop too.
right. I mean, like I say, man, I show people where the water is, man. I can't make them drink it, man. But if this guy would have held on to that house he had, he would be $200,000. He would have $200,000 worth of equity, man. But he lost his house through stupidity, bullshit, shit like that. Shout out to Big Moose for the super chat. Appreciate that support, my brother. I travel and stuff. Shout out to you also, brother. He says always good content. Appreciate it, man. Hey, you know what? Mark from Alabama, you funny. I knew somebody was gonna say that. Nah, that ain't him. I thought y'all was gonna say that was me, but no, that ain't him, man. Hey, like I say, man, I think I'm gonna try to give him some work or whatever. Cause I got a lot of yard work and shit I gotta do. So I'm gonna just offer him a little work. And I'm trying to find some other shops that'll pick him up, that'll hire him right now, a little cash money. But I think he'll be all right, man, because right now in Georgia, unemployment is $600 a month. He's used to making a little more than that, but man, 600, not 600 a month, 600 a week. Sorry about that. So that's like $2,400 a month. I mean, here in Atlanta, man, you can live like a king off of that. Not like a king, but you can live pretty good, man. $2,400 a month, and you hustle on the side, maybe,
How much is his car payment, Rich?
around $600, $600. And he got car insurance. I'm estimating it's gonna be around $200-300 a month for Alexa.
Yeah,
And
about 200.
so you're looking at $800 to $1,000 a month to maintain that car with the gas and everything. And then you still got $1,400 after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Then I mean you can get into a rooming house for $100 a week, and the rest you can use on food, I guess. But brothers got child support they gotta pay too, man.
Oh man, was he making more at his job?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
making
yeah, yeah.
probably
40.
was
He said
averaging
40
about eight
grand, right?
hundred thousand dollars a week, man.
Okay. Well, you should be able to make it work, unless you're gonna be out there splurging, which sounds like he's the type of person with that kind of mentality.
Yeah, man. I really don't. I don't think he really like a big spender, but he dabble with these women and shit, and he might be over this girl house for this week. And, he kind of move around like that. Now I know some nights he does sleep in that damn car. Cause he called me one morning and was like, "Hey, I need to jump. I'm on Memorial Drive." And I'm like, "Well, shit, all right." So I gave him a jump, and he was just sleeping in some apartments or something. I mean, people put themselves in those positions, man. You know?
Mhm.
But I mean, I can see
Mhm.
you being homeless, but you don't got a car, you don't got a job. But that Lexus thing, man, that like, I mean, I can't be sad for you because you got a fucking Lexus. Like, dude, like really, man, turn that shit in. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the hell are you thinking?
What year is that car?
Man, it's probably like a 2016 or 17 or something. It's still a newer car, you know. So that shit is fucking at least 25,000, $30,000 car. Sleeping. Move. Sleep in a car, jump in a
What is
lake.
it? The LS, ES, GS?
Uh, it's the sporty edition. I think it's the
Must be ES. It's a little sedan or a little truck.
it's not the EX350. It's the
It must be ES. Yeah, them little ES be clean.
it's a sporty edition. I think it's a might be a two door. I'm not sure, but it's a real nice looking car. But
They clean.
so what you think about these brothers? What these brothers doing now in this quarantine, man? Speak on that shit, man. I know you got something to say. Go ahead.
To my dudes that just be bored giving up their money just for like little ass twerking videos and stuff. That's on every Instagram page, YouTube page. You talking about that?
Hey man, that's what you said you want to talk about, right? IS. Pastor Judah said it right. It's
and
an IS. IS, that's what it is.
but it's kind of crazy though. I mean, it's in the context in which they're doing it too. With everything you were just talking about earlier. You know, on this live right here, considering your boy and what's going on with the economy.
Still there with her? Yo, yo. His internet cut out. J Ray said, keep him away from Sasua. Man, you know what, man? This cat 36 years old, man. And bro, when I tell you this dude never went too far from Georgia, he never went too far from Georgia, bro. He went down to Florida like a month ago on like some family members and I tell him about Sasua and shit like that. I tell him, hey man, if you got a good 800 bucks, you can go down there, have a good time and everything on a real tight budget. You can do that with $800. But he thought about it. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that one day. So he went to Chicago the other day, man. I was so proud of him. He caught the plane. That was his first time catching the plane. Yeah, I mean, he's 36 years old, man. First time on the plane, man. And that's how some of these guys in Atlanta are, man. They never fucking leave the state, bro. I know cats don't leave the fucking city. Serious, man. A lot of guys, man. You back with us, bro? If you can hear me, man, just back out and come back in. Just try to back out and then try to come back. Yeah. 600 is from the feds. He would also get state unemployment. Oh, really? So it's 600 plus the unemployment? Well, shit, I need to get laid off. All right, Quinta Fox says, I think giving money away like that is crazy, but it's the same as going to the strip club and throwing money on stage. Oh, you talking about the guys paying for video? Man, I ain't paying no bro for no video. Fuck all that. I don't know. But y'all be saying some shit up in here. Hey man, Moose man, like I say, man, I've been knowing the guy for many years, man. Many years, man. It's been a lot of occasions where I helped him out on stuff. Um, but ain't but so much I could do for a grown man. Like, I mean, bro, like I can't offer you no help, man. If you still pushing this Lexus, bro, like, come on, man. Don't turn that bullshit in, man. But man. Well, what y'all think, man? Y'all think as brothers, man, we chase the cat too much or what, man? What y'all think, man? That's what I think. I think a lot of cats out here chasing the cat, man. Especially the non-traveling brothers like my coworker and shit. I mean, you spend all this time trying to maintain a Lexus, you ain't got a place to stay. You know, you going from woman house to woman house. You know, it's crazy, man. But anyhow, I don't know what happened to the brother. He hit me up. He wanted to get on. He wanted to speak on some things. How much is too much? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Andalus? Boy, I got the funniest subscribers in the world. If I would go black pill and stay with the lotion, I'll be in a better spot in life. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. But anyhow, man, I think this brother mine is just kind of twisted because he feels like white man is just holding him back, and you know, every time we talk, man, it's uh it's always the white man is they plotting on me to do this. I hear from him so much, man, it just make my fucking hair hurt, bro. Like, and I'm like, okay, the white man holding you back. Now you know he holding you back. Now what? Now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You know what he doing. Now what you gonna do? You talk all that conspiracy shit, and when they lay you off, now your income, you don't got no income. Cause you ain't got no backup plan. But you know it's a conspiracy going on though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no conspiracy, man. It's called lack of planning. Lack of planning. You know what I'm saying? You put all your basket in this job or in these jobs. What's going on with you good over there? I'm gonna mute you for a minute till you get that together. But yeah, you put all your eggs in this basket with this job, and you lose this job. Now you don't know what to do. You scrambling like a fucking chicken with his head cut off. So brothers, y'all gotta get out there and use this time, man, in the quarantine. Get on the internet, search for different businesses, man. Do some reading. Wake the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Rami. Wake the fuck up, people. Shout out to Brian Zero around the world. My dog. You got the hottest shows on YouTube. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Um, Mark from Alabama. Yeah, he got two girls, man. You know, I think he paid child support. One of them is 18 now, I think. He may still be paying though, but yeah, man, that's another thing too, man. Like, especially when y'all young cats, y'all don't got no kids and shit, man. Like, don't get caught up into that. Hey, you good, bro? Gino,
Yo,
you working on something? You good over there?
can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, man, my bad. I was fixing something to eat real quick, man. But I'm hearing you. But I feel like get on this real quick though. Keep talking. I'm feeling get up with you in like 2 minutes.
All right, well, just mute it to tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Shout out to Brand Zero, man. I see you hold this shit down again. Man, I'm trying, man. You know, I'm just, I just be wanting to put a little word out. You know, the people, man, sometimes, we chase a lot of women. We do all this other shit, man. We take these trips. That's cool, fine and dandy, man. But don't let that be the only thing we do, man. You know what I'm saying? We waste a lot of time. We get older and shit. You know, we gotta make sure we take care of our kids, man. A lot of travelers, I'm gonna call y'all ass out. Y'all motherfuckers don't take care of y'all fucking kids, man. Straight up. I know some niggas, and them motherfuckers do not take care of their fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all take care of these fucking kids, man. Or they gonna end up being fucking deadbeats and the streets gonna take them, you know? Romney, man, I ain't turn. What you want me to turn on my cam for? Y'all know who I am. This is Richie Rich in the building. It's me, man. This ain't no imposter, man. It's me, Rami. What's happening? Need to get another live with you, man. Stock market, fellas. Learn it. Absolutely, Hilton. Good point, man. While y'all out of work, y'all laid off. Most of y'all gonna be laid off for at least a few months. Man, try to learn that stock shit, man. Learn that fucking Forex, man. I was dabbling with Forex for a little while, man. I kind of got out of it because I didn't have enough free time to put into it, man. You know, Forex is something you're not gonna learn overnight. But if you got time, you at home every day to play with it, then now is the time to definitely get into it. It ain't hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is kind of difficult, but it ain't hard to set it up. You with us, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
What's going on, man? I know you had something you wanted to talk about, man.
Oh no, man, you was just talking about it, man. Everything we were talking about was based on all of my grievance, man. Yeah, dudes be doing dumb shit, man, on these chats, man, and I just think it's just it seemed to prove a certain things true in regards to the critics of travelers. You know what I'm saying? I do have to admit that because if you watch and observe these guys, man, the way they move and the way they react, ready to jump off of a building for these Latinas with, with these
Oh shit!
basic.
You about to piss off some folk now? Go ahead, tell that
Nah,
shit.
bro, you know I travel too. I been to Colombia, you know what I'm saying? I love them too. So I mean, it ain't really none. It ain't nothing they can say like I'm hating none of that
Nah,
shit, man.
go ahead, bro. Speak your mind, bro.
Yeah, I'm just coming at it from a realistic point, man. Like, you know, the other day, brother Taylor made me to put out a message, you know, on not the other day, I think last week. And he was talking about, you know, dudes just be disciplined, you know, don't jump out there, just chill and control the market, right? Nah, guess what these guys want to do? They're just too bored. So they're willing to pay for like simple couple of seconds ass shaking videos that you can find on any Instagram page, any YouTube page. Like these guys are like self-destructors, man. Self-destructors, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you travel, you've seen these ladies before, you've smashed them before. Why react like that? You know, it's just the level of desperation is just amazing, bro. And and I sort of put it like this, bro. It's just like these guys, they are possessed, right? In the word of Sinful the P, these guys got the spirit of tricking in them. And the spirit of tricking is just too strong and they cannot control themselves.
Let me give Dre Hart a shout out, man. Thanks for the cash out, man. Dre Hart, I think he's going live at 9 o'clock New Orleans time, I believe so. So that's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. What's New Orleans time? What they call that? Mountain time or some shit? They are all behind ATL, so. But Yeah, man, these guys taking the trigger to a whole another level, man. Dollar Will said, leave the tricking alone.
I
Hey,
mean,
man,
I'm not
I feel
telling
like
guys not to trick.
it ain't nothing wrong with tricking, man. It's just how you doing it, man. Like, and to what extreme are you doing it?
Yeah, it's how you doing it, man. It's not what you do, but how you do it, bro.
Shout out to Tampa Twan, man. He says spirit of tricking. Ain't nothing wrong with tricking every, every blue moon, man, but don't be a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be
Bro,
no dummy, man.
and you have to use your damn mind, bro. Like, I often hear brothers talk about, when you travel, don't go out there like leave your mind at the airport or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And even though you're not actually physically traveling, when you're talking to these chicks, chopping it up with them on the WhatsApp, like use your mind though. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave your mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like the same way if you travel physically, you will not want to leave you, lose your mind. Don't lose your mind on the chat. And it's just like you frame the narratives and all they're doing, all they want. See, you're there. You think it's a joke to you. You think it's just entertainment to you, but to them,
Right.
it's more like, yo, I'm gonna milk him. Like it's obvious. Yeah, these guys are. It's just like so obvious. It's obvious, right? It's obvious. That's all they want out of you, but you don't care. I guess I understand a lot of these guys. They make good money and stuff like that. But again, even if you were to do that shit, you've got to think of like all of the guys who travel and things of that nature. Like the shit you're doing. Like these guys are like pretty much all the participants get paid money. And I know dudes gonna talk bad about me and stuff like that, but hey, I'm just laying it right out for you. And just laying it right out for you. So these girls can just sit at home, send you little videos, these basic videos that every girl's on Instagram got, bruh. Cut that shit out, man.
Right, man. I mean,
that's why the narrative, when you look at the critics of travelers critics, you gotta like proving the point right there, like, because bruh, you willing to do this for these chicks because they look good and shit, but like, bruh, they're just like normal basic black chicks. Most Dominican chicks on an average look good, as good as like some of these black chicks we have that look good. And I'm not saying all black chicks, I can't say that, but like some of these black chicks we got out here that looks good. These Dominican chicks look just like them. Now I understand these chicks that look good here, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but these chicks that look good here, they do have a lot more games they play, things of that nature. I don't want to get into all that matrix and this and that and the third, blah, blah, blah. But regardless, act like you've been there before, bruh.
yeah.
Act like you've seen this before, bruh. You act like you're a kid in a candy store for the first time. And you're not even there with them. So when you get there, guess what? They're going to tax your ass.
Right. Yeah, a lot of these guys, they don't know how to act, man. Our third world said earlier, it ain't tricking if you got it. I don't believe that statement. I believe it's always tricking if you're spending money for you know what. It's always tricking. It may be maybe a dime to somebody, maybe $100 to somebody else. But it's always tricking, man. But I feel like ain't shit wrong with it, man. I always say, man, whatever you do, don't be ashamed of it. If you're ashamed of what you're doing, then maybe you don't need to be doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're ashamed of it. I don't do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't do shit I'm ashamed of. If I trick out with a girl, I feel like, hey, I did what I wanted to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks. But anyhow, shout out to Dre Hart, man. He says SYSBM now means stop your simping black man.
Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to Big Marcus, though. Y'all pissing Big Marcus off. He said, y'all borderline pocket watch.
It ain't pocket watching. It ain't pocket watching when you shit. If anything, y'all destroying pockets, niggas. Cause y'all destroying the market.
Well, I feel like everybody has an opinion, man. And that's just it. This is just my opinion. People gonna disagree, you know. That's just what it is. Like some people gonna say, hey, I ain't never going to no damn strip club. That's tricking, that's paying for nothing. I may go every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? And they may say, damn, what you doing up in the strip club? You know, you doing the same thing. So everybody gonna have an opinion, man. You know? That's just it, man. Just our opinion.
I mean, I can't say I've never tricked. I mean, I travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done it in the United States, and I've done it outside the United States. You know, but it's just you can't put yourself. You can't like when you create the narrative like we are dummies. Like, see when this whole Miko Werewolf thing started, you see how they you see how they started criticizing us. All of us being the same. And when you really think about it, bro, these chicks, they probably looking at us, Black Americans, as the same. You are really making it seem like that.
Right.
All we good for is just like give our money away for like little videos, like little ass shaking videos, bro. Like, come on, bro. That shit's all on Instagram, bro. There's black chicks here with like fat ass all on Instagram from the States. Talking about, oh, you just doing something for these ladies, blah, blah, blah. Bruh, there's an economic crash coming. I guess some of these guys, you know, they're retired, so, you know, the context might be a little different for them. And some of these guys, maybe they make real big bucks and really doesn't hurt them. So they might not be able to relate, but you kind of destroying our market. You're destroying our market doing that shit, bro. Because them guys, the local guys, they ain't even finna give him $5. But your ass is sending them $25 just to make a little ass shaking videos.
Yo, I saw Woody Meyer. Shout out to Matthew, man. I saw his video. And in that video, if y'all hadn't seen the video, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he was talking about some people wanting to come to Africa and using coronavirus vaccine on the people. So he spoke up against that shit like, hell no, y'all trying to trick us. You know, I get it. You know, I get it. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't want to be no guinea pig. Now, if I'm on my deathbed, hey, man, go ahead and shoot it in me, dog. I ain't got shit to lose, but, you know. Yeah, y'all check him out, man. Woody Meyer.
Yeah, man. What I was saying earlier about this whole corona thing, man, a lot of people that believe in conspiracy theory, a lot of these people now that, you know, shit is getting closer, you know, closer and closer because you probably used to hear about that shit. Now you probably hear of somebody that you know that somebody else got it. You know what I'm saying? You know somebody that knows somebody that got it. And then you feel like, man, this shit is getting close. So like, you know, these dudes gonna look real stupid when you believe in all these conspiracy theories. You got that shit. I'm gonna see how you gonna react.
All right, Flyboy saying basically, let me see. So if you're giving a woman your time and getting nothing back, then you're getting tricked out of more than anyone giving money. Right. So maybe, maybe it's just a trade, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, hey, ain't nothing wrong with trading. Trading them greenbacks.
In actuality, a lot of these guys, I'm sorry to say this, it's sort of framed the context as them to be like attention whore. They're just they're just the ones looking for the attention.
Yeah, but then you got a lot of guys out here that don't trade. Hey, and I respect it, man. Do what you want to do. It's all good. I think everybody should do it. Even if you want to pay a girl to make a video, I think you should do what you want to do. You know, we all got different opinions. But I know a lot of guys don't trick, and that's fine. You know, I got a reason why I do. You know what I'm saying? My reason is shit. I'm like Tupac. Shit. I mean, hey, I'm in time for 2 nights. You know what I'm saying? I get around. I ain't got time to be talking to you for a month before I get there, and a month after I get there, and all that. And, hey, man, when I get there, I want to travel. I want to see the town. I want to see everything. I want to mingle with the people, and I want to have some fun. And I'm out. You know what I'm saying? The French just approved the use of malaria medicine for corona. Yeah, but in the Wody Maya video, it was some doctors on there talking about coming to Africa to try it out on some patients. Wody Maya was like, yo, y'all the ones that need it. Why y'all trying to bring it? You know what I'm saying? KCC, he know where I'm coming from, man. Smash and go, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't falling in love, man. I'm just smashing and dashing, bro. That's it. Smashing and dash. What you doing, man? You pre-gaming when you be going?
Come on, me.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. Now I'm just chilling, man. I had somebody I've been, saying, hey, hello, what's up, how you doing to every now and then, but last couple of days I haven't heard from her, so I don't be swearing her. She's always the one hitting me up, so so it is what it is. But I'm chilling though. I'm just waiting to see when this whole thing gonna end, man, because we don't really know how long we're in this shit for.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to make something happen in August. I was trying to go to Cali in August. My homegirl told me about the Black Music Festival in August. I was gonna check that shit out, but it's already April and it's not looking good.
All right. Shit. Hey, man. Like I say, man, we don't know when this shit gonna end. Everybody trying to book trips and all that. Oh, just wait. Just wait, man. I mean, I can see if you book in December, some shit like that, November. But man, I mean, they got kids out for the whole year, bro. Like they may not even go back to school in August.
I think the whole summer is like you might as well throw the whole summer away, bro. Unless you're talking about like October or whatnot.
Yeah, this shit is a wrap, bro. This shit is a wrap, man. But I'm gonna open it up. Anybody want to come on? I'm gonna stay on about another 20 or 30 minutes. Anybody want to jump on? State their opinion. Y'all want to jump on the live? They go to the link right there. Man, I fucked around and canceled my trip already, but bro, I should have just waited and make the airline. Huh? I was supposed to go on the 16th. On the 16th to Colombia and Panama.
April this month?
Yeah, but I
Oh
should
wow.
have just waited, and they would have canceled it and gave my money back. But I canceled it earlier, and so they gave me credit. You know, so.
Oh. Yeah, but you know what? I think you did the right thing, though. You don't really want to gamble with these motherfuckers. You know, just go ahead and handle. You know, just take the initiative and take care of that shit yourself. So it's good because you never know what they would have said, but I'm sure they would have given you some credits anyway, though.
Yeah, I think they would have gave me all my money back, man. But it's all
Who was
good,
that with?
huh?
Who was that with?
Shit, one was Delta, and the other one was Spirit. I gotta check on the Spirit because Spirit
Mm,
actually took the shit off themselves, so they might have gave me credit back, but I gotta check on that.
yeah, Spirit definitely gonna give you credits, bro.
Oh, really? They gave me more
You
money
got
back
Spirit. You got Spirit. Oh.
when they had the hurricane in DR. They gave me my money back, but of course, you know, it came up to the date. I didn't cancel. They just canceled it automatically.
They cancel it automatically and they give it to you back.
Like they didn't cancel the flight till like a day before the trip.
So
So
you didn't even have to call them.
yeah, they just canceled this shit.
Okay. Yeah, when you're dealing with Spirit, you gotta take the first step. You never know, because these motherfuckers, they will have you, they will ask you to email them to cancel your tickets, bro.
Man, Travis Swart don't want to get on here, man. He keeps saying he can't connect. I can't connect, Rich. I don't know what's. I don't connect, Rich. Man, he want to jump on, man. He don't want to jump. The link is in the chat, man. We got 90 people watching, man. Ain't nobody want to jump on, man.
Hey, Rich,
Yo,
what you think about I mean, I'm gonna raise something else. You know, I hope it's not really controversial right now. Well, I guess it is. But what you think about brothers? You know, beefing and shit, and making some sort of trolling and making videos about other brothers and stuff. And brothers talking about other brothers traveling business on YouTube, not just in WhatsApp groups. What you think about that? I do think there's a ceiling, of respect, that should be maintained, a certain minimum of decorum, amongst respectful, grown black man, mature, successful grown black man, I don't know, and over the last, I guess over the last week, I've seen some shit in WhatsApp groups, and I see some shit on YouTube live streams, where brothers are talking about, dudes who got who pregnant, who got what do we call them, pros pregnant, and describing the identity of the dude down to the very fine detail. Yeah, that's him. Da, 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 da. Like, I kind of think, that's a little bit, it's a little bit inappropriate for, a black man, a man, to be doing shit like this, especially if I travel with you, my business or whatever. And if Rich give me some game and I don't want to pick it up, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? That's on me. And then if Rich don't want to fuck with me or travel with me, don't travel with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. Do me that favor. You know what I'm saying? I'll do you that favor. That's what I'll do. If I give you some game, I see you moving a certain way and you're not moving accordingly, you're making us look bad. If you don't get the game, I step back and let it be. But if you're gonna take dude's business and put it on the, in your stream, and not only that, you could have talked about it in general term, but don't describe the dude. almost like you want to describe the mold the dude got on his face or some shit. Not that he did say that or anything, but I'm just saying though. Almost you want to describe if you knew this dude's social security number, it looked like you would have given it online. What the hell? I think that's a little bit. I was disappointed though because that brother, I really like him a lot. When he did that, I ain't feeling that shit.
Man, you said a lot then, bro. But
I was cutting off.
No. What I'm saying is you covered a lot of grounds right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, motherfuckers be talking about me online, mentioning my channel and shit. So, I mean, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just say this, man. You know, with me getting all the criticism I did, I mean, I don't like it. I don't think it's cool, but I think, you know, when I signed up for this shit, it's a part of the game. It's just a bad part of it. I don't like it. I don't think it's cool. Turn your background. You got your background, you know, bad part of it. You got it. All right, Mark from Alabama, what's going on, brother? Mark, you good? Brother Moose, did you straighten it up? Mark, you good?
Yeah, can you brothers hear me?
Yeah, if you got it playing in the background, though, try to cut it off.
Let me cut that off. Yeah,
Brother Zawa, you with us? What's going on, bro?
Yes, sir. Man, everything is good. I mean, good. You know, I'm waiting for
Danny
that.
Glover, y'all. Danny Glover, he's back.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the coronavirus to. You know, I don't want to see anybody hurt. You know, this is on the front of my mind. You know, you said, you know, I don't want to see anybody hurt. I don't want to see people out of work. But I tell you, man, I'm looking to invest in some property. And the longer this thing goes on, man, the better it might be. The better it might be. You know, I don't, like I said, I don't want people to be out of work, but man, this economy I'm already seeing changes. I'm already seeing changes here. I'm already seeing changes in the States and stuff like that. So that's probably on the front of my mind.
Okay. So you plan on investing, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've been kind of living. I try to live below my means. I do, man, and you know, and I'm always talking about, you know, brothers who travel broke. You know, and you know, you know, like I say, man, and you know, there are people who don't like me because I advocate that so much. But I think somebody need to tell them. Somebody need to tell them. If you ain't got no money, act like you got the coronavirus for the next 2 years. You know, no, I'm really joking because you know, we have to have a break. You know, we have to kind of break the cycle and kind of recharge ourselves. But but on one level, I am being real straightforward. You know, we do need to be thinking about, as brothers, securing our future and not, you know, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead because, you know, I can be controversial. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And I just don't know any other way to say it. You know, we can't be giving other people our money and don't help our kids, man. We can't do that.
Right.
That don't make sense to me. And I've always said, you don't see them Asians doing that. You do not see them doing that. So that's just on the front of my mind, man. You know, that kind of stuff.
All right. Somebody made a comment. Let me see if I can go back to it. I want you to respond to this, Brother Zab. Hold on.
Can you brothers hear me?
Yeah. We hear you.
Okay.
Somebody had said hello, and I saw it come up on the screen, and I appreciate it, man. Whoever said hello.
Can you respond to that? Hold on, let me give a shout out to Super Chat real quick. Fitness and Travel, shout out to you, man. He said, honestly, I might fall in love one day with a chick overseas, but she's gonna have to be the one looking for my approval because I ain't going out like flip DR. Flit DR. You talking about the dude I had on? Okay, I respect that, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Take your time, man. Get to know that chick, man. You know, that's advice I can give you. Get to know her for real, not just, fall in love with her in the bedroom. You know, that get brothers a lot right now.
What did you want me to respond to, Rich?
You mind if I comment on that, Rich?
Go ahead.
So I feel like for a lot of brothers that are trying to find this love overseas, and one, let me start by saying I appreciate you allowing me on the show, bro. For y'all brothers that are trying to find love overseas, man, get your home life right first. I think Rich mentioned earlier about making sure that your child support is paid. One brother didn't have a house. You know what I mean? He in an overpriced luxury car. If those things aren't in order, don't start trying to find love overseas. I'm not managing anybody's money, and I'm not pocket watching. This is just one brother talking to another brother. This is what we don't do. We don't keep other brothers accountable, and we don't talk to them. And I think that's a lot of disconnect right there.
All right, good comment, bro. Absolutely, 100. But this is the comment right here, Zaba was talking about. Can you see it?
Okay, I feel you, Rich. Sticking together. We have been talking about ages. Has not happened. I responded real positively. I mean, it's like when Michelle Obama was talking about exercise, and a lot of white folks was coming along hating on that for just doing that. I mean, even if people are talking, if they're talking good energy, jump on the train. Don't throw salt into people who are, or at least try, because for a change to happen, it has to start in the mind, and then people start verbalizing it. So nothing is wrong with brothers talking about it. That right, like I told you from this year, man, I do feel like a new person. I just look at everything so positively, man. It's gonna be hard for anybody to hate me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just ain't going to that negative. I just don't. I'll say the same thing, man. We're talking about some positive energy. Somebody just come in and just be like the Grinch, man. How can you comment to that?
Right.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that. Rich, what did you say?
So you want to comment on this? You want to talk about this statement his brother made?
Yeah, I'm not even hearing you, bro. I'm getting like pieces.
I couldn't hear him either.
Now I said, do you want to speak on what 010 is saying?
Sticking together. I know it's such a touchy subject, man, because like so many brothers have been raised to be leery of other brothers. You know what I mean? And in the grand scheme of things, like you were saying, the brother was always blaming the white man about what's going on and what's happening and how he's feeling in life. For some reason, it's like we can never trust each other. Even if we got good brothers around, it's like I got good friends around me that I still wouldn't trust with money. You know what I mean? Like I can't do business with these guys. Not because I don't trust them as people. I just don't always trust their business mindset. And because I'm not around brothers that are in that same mindset as me, it's going to be hard to really get together and stick together in the business terms. We could be friends, but when it comes to my money, now you're talking about my livelihood. You're talking about how I provide for my family. That to me, that's very touching. Is very and I agree with the other brother that was on the panel just now, where he has to have a different mindset. I have to get that different mindset. I'm in a business for myself. I do business myself. I also, I work a 9 to 5 like everybody else. So it's hard for me to mess that up. I work so hard. I went to school so many years. You know what I mean? I'm hearing music in the
man,
background.
if I can piggyback on what you're saying, you see a lot of those millionaires and a lot of those people who have really things going on for themselves. They just don't have time to worry about the bad apples. I mean, if you're out there picking apples, right, and you got a whole basket of apples, man, when you get one bad one, you just don't be like, oh man, you need to concentrate on that one bad one. When you on when you are on your mission or your life journey, it is just, when them leaves fall off of your tree, however you want to see it, you just can't put energy into that because, you ever see Medea, right? You know how Medea be acting like, you can't worry about them people, especially being a man. We can't do that. We have to be like so focused on, man, I got to be a good son to my mother. Man, I got to be whoever you're dealing with, I got to be a good people to them. I have to, like for instance, it doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to say, we don't stick together. There are people in your circle. If you are a good person that has your back, focus on the people that you are sticking to. Don't worry about the people that are not sticking to you. So that's kind of how I see that. Mother Teresa, one time it said, she's not going to worry. She wouldn't go like to an anti-war rally. She would go to a pro-peace rally. And the reason is because if you bring a certain energy, that's kind of what's going to happen for you. Somebody else brought up something about finding love. It is amazing to me, be like, you can't find whatever your energy is, it's going to come to you. If you got that energy, like that old Chinese saying, one person say you can, one person say you can't, both of them right. Whatever's in your mind, it manifests itself, my brother. It manifests itself. Anybody who's talking, they say, man, so-and-so chicks ain't no good. I guarantee you he can't stay with a girl 5 years. I guarantee you can't do it. If somebody said, man, it's possible, it's possible, it's possible. I'm not saying nothing is absolute. There's nothing 100%, but I'm just generally speaking. Those leaves that fall off of our tree, we can't worry about them. And the people that don't stick together, they ain't in my circle of contact. So, I don't worry about, now, we just don't have time. And I know I'm running my mouth here, but us as brothers, I know we sit up here thinking we're going to live to be 100. I know that. But chances are, realistic, a lot of us ain't. And so we don't have long. We don't have long. We got to be excited about life. We can't worry about all that other stuff, man.
I love that, man. I love that.
Thank you, Cornell.
I agree with you to a certain extent. I do have a question for you, brother. I could tell that you have an accent. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I was raised up in Savannah, Georgia, man.
Really?
Savannah, Georgia. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was somewhere else.
People amaze me. They go, especially all of us have accents, right? You know what I'm saying? No matter, Obama got an accent, George Bush got an accent, everybody has an accent, but I understand the term. What I'm driving at is I talked to a brother over here and he was like, I don't have an accent. He was speaking Spanish, and me and Rich, I think me and that good brother, man, who got the course, man, in Colombia, we talked about this, and I'm not throwing shade, I'm really being positive here. I think that brothers from New York brothers from New York has an accent speaking English. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can find a person that's been living in the United States of America for 30 years. If they had been in Mexico, pretty much like a long time, it's kind of like they still got that accent. It's hard to get away from our accents. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was raised up in the South, man. I was raised up in Savannah, Georgia, man.
Okay. I asked because I was just thinking, did your positive thinking, did it come from a different background from a lot of other brothers? You know what I mean? Like for me, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from the hood of Philadelphia, and I made it out. I'm educated. I got a great job and so forth and so on. But I still have that same city mentality, where it's like, why are you standing too close to me? Get your hand out of my pocket.
That
You know what I mean?
That Debo mentality.
Yeah, where it's like, why are you staring at me? And I try to get out of it. The biggest thing that I learned from going to places like Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Colombia a bunch of times, things like that, is that when I'm there and I see other brothers, the way we just gravitate towards each other.
Yeah.
But when I'm home, I don't do that.
Like that.
When I'm home, I don't do that at all.
I think it's because, and trust, man, I told Rich this year, I say, Rich, see, I like to talk. I like to debate. And sometimes I can be so strong, people, and I told Rich, I was like, man, I ain't making nobody, not one person angry this year. I'm just going to be straight, careful with my words, and everybody I run into, I want to touch. Ain't nobody I'm around I don't want to touch. If I don't want to touch them, I don't need to be around. So I told Rich this year and other people, I was like, man, I'm really gonna be a different person. And you hit a nerve when you said that. When you said, a lot of times when we go overseas, we're dealing with people generally who have jobs. We're dealing with brothers generally who have jobs. We're dealing with brothers generally who don't want everybody to see their drawers. We're generally dealing with brothers who kind of know how to act. And so that kind of lets our guard down. Most of a lot of the ratchetness, they ain't even thinking about no passport or can't get a passport. And so that kind of lets our guard down. And then, so I think that's why we get that good energy sometimes when we travel. It's kind of like, and not only that, when you see, if you can go to China, and as a result of you being in China, you might see another African-American. And just because they're African-American, you will coalesce. Sometimes even European, white folks, they speak English, you'll automatically coalesce or connect with those people because of that. You know what I'm saying? But now if I'm in, you say you're from Philadelphia, right?
Yes, sir.
In Philadelphia, you may have to worry about getting, somebody hurting you or robbing you or something. You got other variables to deal with, where when we're overseas, we don't have those variables. It's a whole bunch of variables of why brothers coalesce when they're overseas, and people who have been in the military kind of understand that too. Real easy, versus coming home, man. It's a whole different ball game. But I'll tell you something else, man. And I don't even want to say the word, but that I don't want that in me, man. I don't want that in me because it's ugly. You know what I'm saying? And that it's, you can go to somewhere where there are a bunch of teenagers, and the self-hatred that we have. There you go, the Andalus. Now I ain't gonna say it. I started to say it too. That energy, man. I don't want to have it in me. And as an African American, we have to work to get that out of us. Because and that's another thing, man. I can't be hating on nobody too hard because I got my own faults and I got to work on myself, man. So I can't be throwing nobody too hard under the rug. Yeah. But that energy, that energy, man, I don't like it. And I don't want to see it in me, man. I don't want to see it in me.
I got you. Sorry, Rich. We took over the show, man.
How you doing, man? Shit, I was on for an hour by myself.
Hey, Rich, you mind if I do some shameless self-promotion real quick, brother?
Go ahead, man.
Hey, man, just want to make sure you guys know that I also have a channel out, Big Moose in the Garage, man, where we talk finances, trying to get brothers straight on the right path. We do talk a little bit about women, but not as much as some other brothers. But I love to talk about. I love the corresponding conversation between brothers. This is real good. I really appreciate it, Rich. Thank you for allowing me on the show.
All good, my brother. All good. Well, so what's your latest video you got on there?
So the latest one I did was talking about the recent finance situation and how we can what stocks to go after right now? What's the best way to grab those stocks? I was talking to brothers about how I rolled over my 401k into an IRA. From the IRA, I rolled it over into Merrill Edge. From Merrill Edge, I'm buying up $4,000 worth of Spirit stock today. Spirit. After Spirit, I'm going after Delta. But I also explained to him how I also lost my hat on 840 shares of MoviePass. Yeah, so say that again.
You bought some MoviePass?
MoviePass stock, 840 shares. I thought I was gonna retire.
How long did you have it?
I had it about 3 years, and now it's worth $0 each stock.
Wow.
What I tried to do, and I took a chance. I didn't do the proper research. I went on faith, and that was the worst thing I could have did. It was a brother that owned MoviePass. He was trying to get in with Magic Johnson. I thought I had the inside tip, and all the movie theaters took on MoviePass. Everybody remembers MoviePass for a short time. Yeah, MoviePass went under 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think that are people investing in like things like hand sanitizer and toilet paper and alcohol companies and things like that?
Well, that's actually it's actually not bad. But what I would suggest, if anybody's going to invest in anything like that, look at their longevity into the investment. For instance, like if everybody jumps on the hand sanitizer thing, this whole pandemic might pass by October, like you brothers were saying, and then hand sanitizer might not be on the forefront anymore. Now you're losing money. Airlines is what I'm going after because that's what I know. I travel monthly. You know what I mean? So we all know that airlines are at least going to double. You know what I mean? That's where I'm putting my money today. Now, tomorrow might be something else. The hand sanitizer, other things like that. I think that's kind of like trendy investments. And if you have a little bit of money that you want to blow and take that chance, by all means, I've done it before, but it's not something that I go after. I look for the long-term investments. Also, I spoke on the last show about my rental properties and how brothers can go ahead and get some rental properties. I showed how I was able to save $22,000 on the current house I got today because of the virus. I was able to put into my community, keep a couple of workers working, and at the same time, I saved 22 grand.
Break it down. How did you save the 22 grand though?
So what it was, I just bought a new house. I'm in the Midwest. I lived in Atlanta for a short time as well. I was right in Cobb County. Then from Cobb County, I moved to DC. I was working government there. Now I'm in the Midwest and I work cybersecurity. So I bought it. The first thing I did was get a house. I mean, I never seen houses this big for so cheap. So I bought a house, but it needed some things. Not small, not big things, because it was only somebody overseas.
Go ahead. I'm pausing. Go ahead.
Yeah. So one of the things that I need on the house, something as simple as gutters. I got 4 different quotes. One person quoted me at $11,000. I got it all the way down to $2,000. Who else is buying gutters right now? I was able to save that money, which is more of an investment that goes back into my pocket that brings up my equity for the house. And the workers that were getting paid to do work still kept a job. So I helped the economy that way, but I didn't let them take advantage of me. I didn't let them pay me, or I didn't pay the overhead. You know what I mean? I didn't let them GC me. I didn't let the general contractor get his cut. I just went to the workers directly. So I posted that on my page as well. Same thing. I needed a lot of people out here have those huge, I needed a new fence. And that was another thing. I was able to get a full new fence on, I think I'm at like 2/3 of an acre. And I got a whole new fence, $2,000.
Damn.
$2,000. And I bought all materials. So what I did, I found a Latin brother that was working, that was doing fencing. Found out that he wanted to be jefe. I talked to him on the side. Him and his dad came to the house. Got me the right price. And the thing is, I'm helping them build their economy. I'm helping them keep their family, working. The funny thing about it, when they came to do the fence, they ended up doing my neighbors as well. Another brother that lived down the street. The wife came and she made she made some type of food for everybody right in the backyard. So she not only fed her husband, the dad, and whoever else he brought, she ended up feeding us too, and both our families. You know what I mean? They were so happy about that. And what I will do, I will promote them to somebody else. We keep that money rolling. Now, if I could get some brothers out here to do some good work and I could put money in their pocket, I would. But unfortunately, I haven't found that yet.
Hey, man. I hate to say it, man. Some of these brothers, they don't want to work, man.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to that housing business, landscaping and shit like that, and Migos got that shit on lock.
Man,
I had Migo do my roof, man. Bro, he did that shit in one day, bro. Like the last time I had a roof done, man, it took these folks about a week to get my roof. He did it in one day, bro.
Yeah,
no
man.
bullshit.
I got a guy do construction in one of my properties in York, Pennsylvania, man. He lived there with his abuela, his amosa, his brother, everybody living there. I ain't never got to worry about rent. If anything need fixing, you know, I just call him up like, hey, man, I'll take it off the rent. Can you go ahead and take care of this for me? He'll take care of it for me, no problem. He don't abandon, he don't mess up my house, none of that. Then I got other people, I ain't going to say who. You know, I got to hawk them down for rent money.
Boy.
You know, and then right now, of course, ain't nobody paying rent. So I just gave everybody a month off. Look, I know y'all hurting if y'all could pay, but if you can't, I understand.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, a lot of people gonna take advantage of that. Shout out to SPK Lifestyle, man. He said, I appreciate you having all type of traveling brothers on your platform. Keep grinding. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Thanks for the donation, man. Everybody that's watching, man, please subscribe. I just put Big Moose channel on the page, so y'all go check him out. Subscribe to his page also.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? I actually had a sister that I met. She was marrying a brother from Sierra Leone, and she lived in the Northeast. I brought her on the channel, man. She was talking about her experience, and she's bringing the brother back here. So that was a real interesting conversation. You brothers might want to check that out. For those of you brothers that are thinking about bringing women to the United States, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not going to say if I'm for it or against it. My lady, she's from Sierra Leone. My wife now.
Okay, I got a good brother. You know, I got a little business on the side that I do cars, and I got a brother from Sierra Leone. Real cool peoples, man. Actually, my neighbors from Sierra Leone too.
Okay.
So, yeah, I always hear about that place. That's a great place, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get out there one day.
Hey, man, get some of that cassava leaf and that jollof rice, man.
Right, and some of that gold, gold and diamonds.
Hey, and you know the crazy part about it, sister, my wife that I'm married to, she's getting her PhD right now. She has an MBA. She's the one that's putting me on to the finances. I was a brother that just knew computers from the streets.
Right.
I was able to not only build with her, grow with her, but now surpass her when it comes to this. You know what I mean? So it's also about who you keep in your corner. A lot of brothers,
where's she from, bro?
Sierra Leone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just met this Kenyan chick, man. 25, but her situation complicated, man. But that shit got me thinking, bro. You know, what you guys, y'all was just talking about as far as dating and bringing chicks over, whatnot. If that's something that's in your mind and you want to build with a black chick, bro, I'm starting to see some ways you should do it, which is the way you should do it, regardless whether you go to Latin America or to Africa. It should be the same thing. But you got to get somebody who's smart, who's ambitious, who's willing to work, and you can build with and make your wealth bigger.
That's the most important thing.
A lot of these chicks, man, in Africa, they're really smart, bro. They're really smart because I know this chick here, man. She been in the States like since 2016, like just 2016, and I see how she's moving and shit. Within like the next 2, maybe 3 years, she's about to have her RN degree. She's an LPN right now, and it's like you know chicks out here that been here all their lives and that can't even do that. And within like roughly 4 years, she's gotten herself like certification to get in the system and start making some good money. And she's about to bring her auntie over to watch her kid for her. She messed up though. She went and got a kid by just like this dumbass Nigerian nigga and shit. And that's where like the situation with me and her, I'm looking at like, I mean, you really like a go-getter and shit like that, but I'm not ready to deal with all this shit right there. And last night she was talking to me, talking about her baby daddy called her, just died in the third, and I fall asleep during the conversation. She was pissed on the motherfucker, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, one of those situations, man, you gotta look at the pros and the cons. Is the benefit worth the trouble? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've been out of the game for a long time. I've been out of the game since I lived in Atlanta. What was that, 10, 12 years ago? I was right in Cobb County. That's where I met old girl. Old girl, like Shane, my wife. Yeah. I met her when I was living in Atlanta.
Where did you meet her? Because I tried to date some African chicks out here, man, and bro, they ain't give me no play like that, bro.
Bro, let me tell you.
I know. I mean, this was a while back, but I know now maybe I get a little more play. But it seemed like back in the days, man, they be like, nah, I'm looking for an African brother.
Yeah, let me tell you, man. The thing is, it's like I was in Atlanta and I jumped into DMs in MySpace, bro. That's how I got like real talk. That's how far back it was, and it just worked out. What it was is that she was going to school up in Maryland, and I was moving to DC. I had a job in DC, and I was moving to DC, and that's how we got together. I just jumped in the DM, like, let me see who up in Maryland went real quick. I'm leaving Atlanta, and that's how it worked out. Now we work for the same company. She's in IT just like me as well. Now, you know what I mean? And we good. Buying houses and saving money.
You know, I was supposed to be talking to on another channel with a guy. A very interesting subject, in my opinion. It was, what are the advantages of getting married and what are the disadvantages of getting married? And I had everything written up and everything. It's a great topic, and most people can't argue. Most men can't argue the side where you should get married, which makes it very interesting conversation and possibly controversial because most men just don't have a clue. I had a conversation with a guy, and I guess I was like, man, Zab, you got to be positive today, and I just didn't respond to him. He just couldn't. He saw no benefit. He asked me. He said, "What is the benefit of having a wife and kids?" And I just let him. I let it go. I just was like, man, I'm not gonna get into it. I was just trying to be real nice and positive. But there's a huge benefit. So I think there's in anything there's a pros and cons. But
exactly. Exactly. Like when I was running the streets in Atlanta, man, I was living like y'all brothers, man. I was having girls bring me food to work. I wasn't used to that. You know what I mean? And now it's different. It's a slower pace of life. I'm a family man now, but my money is a lot bigger. I ain't running the streets no more. I done got a little fatter. You know, that's just the way it is. You know, there's pros and cons to it.
Yeah,
man. Fellas, I'm gonna have to wrap this show up. Dre Hart is going live. So any last words you brothers want to spit out? We got like a few more minutes, like 5 more minutes. So any last words you got, Moose?
Just want to give a shout out to the boy, brother Markel from Markel's TV, man. I know he's about to go live real soon as well. That's really it, man. That dude has been like my YouTube mentor right now, man. He put out some, he's definitely good people, man. For y'all brothers that don't know who he is, definitely go out there and check him out. Markel's TV on YouTube.
Right. I did a show with him. Brother Zaba, man, you got some last words, my brother?
I appreciate, some of the love. I saw people say, man, they were happy to see me, and I'm really thankful for that. And like I said, man, I'm just, I'm well. Everything's good. I'm on lockdown, just trying to stay positive and not get the coronavirus myself. but I appreciate talking to everybody, man, and everybody's energy for real, man. It really, because I ain't got nothing to do, so it lit up my day.
All right, we'll do another show, man. I just want everybody to go over to Dre's channel. He already has something scheduled. I don't want to bump head. Me and Dre, cousins and shit. So everybody hop on his channel, man. Support his live. Any last words you got, brother Gino?
Well, only thing I can say, I know it's hard for some of y'all to resist the urge to trick, but doing this.
That's funny.
Yeah, y'all can't resist the urge to, get some attention. Oh my God, she likes me. She sent me a video. But anyway, try to take a little break, man. Try to take a little break and fall back with
That's funny.
fall back with the aggressivity, fall back with the thirstiness, and just ride this thing out till we get out this shit so we can travel. Put your money to the side, man.
Right. Everybody take the cells, man. Stay woke. Use your time wisely during this coronavirus quarantine. And that's pretty much it, brothers. We're going to do another positive show. Everybody go over to Dre Hart. I put the link in there 1,000 times. He's interviewing some beautiful lady. She's a flight attendant, and she's just going to tell her story. Let me kind of share the screen. Y'all can check it out real quick. So he's got this chick right here on his channel.
Okay.
Nice looking female. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, check it out. Putting the link back in there. Peace out to the brothers. Peace out to the females if y'all listening. But all right then.
All right, fellas. Peace.
All right. Peace.